This was an extremely vile tactic. The coach actually instructed his players, aim at the league's only black player trying to injure him. As the ball hurtled at 150 kilometers per hour, he was knocked to the ground. Everyone could see it was deliberate, but no one cared, because everyone there wanted to drive this black player out of the league. On the second pitch, the opponents tried the same dirty trick. Jackie couldn't dodge in time and fell again. The crowd erupted with jeers and insults. He tried to regain his focus, but the endless taunts kept throwing off his rhythm. Until the third pitch, he finally got a good ball, but his mindset had already cracked. He couldn't perform normally. The ball was caught cleanly by the opposing fielder, and after 3 consecutive failures, he was mercilessly struck out. The insults didn't stop there. They even targeted his family. Jackie grabbed a teammate's bat, ready to retaliate, but his reason told him this was all a trap, designed to anger him and get him permanently expelled. Jackie was different from the stereotypes. They expected him to explode. He knew how to control himself, and he knew what he truly wanted. On the return trip, discrimination followed. Because his girlfriend went to the restroom, a flight attendant canceled their tickets and handed the seat to a white passenger. Anger surged, but Jackie chose to stay calm. They switched to a car for travel, but at a gas station, the owner's arrogance provoked him again. The hot summer wind stirred Jackie's rebellious spirit. After a brief hesitation, he made a decision no black person had dared to make. The owner was shocked, but reluctantly accepted. It was still business after all. When Jackie came out, he was surrounded by a group of white men and led into an office. The man identified himself. He was Branch Rickey, owner of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Though white, he despised racial prejudice. Of the 400 registered players in the league, not one was black. He wanted to break that bias and give talented black players a chance. So he chose Jackie. Before signing, Jackie had to play in a minor league team. If he excelled, he could join the Dodgers. The only condition, control your temper, no fighting back, no retaliation. Rickey warned him, this road is harsh. Hotels will turn you away, restaurants will refuse service, while your teammates sleep in comfort. You endure humiliation. But if he proved himself, he would show that black players could be polite, dignified, and great. The offer was generous, $600 per month plus a $3,500 signing bonus. But the path was thorny. No predecessors to guide him. Potential harm, constant discrimination. Jackie looked at the wall of signed contracts. He realized he could become the first black player in history to sign, and he decided to go for it. After signing, he headed to Daytona for spring training. He performed well, but his coach was a staunch racist. Even if Jackie executed a perfect double play, he was just a dirty black player in the coach's eyes. Rickey sensed danger. If discrimination existed internally, Jackie's talent could never shine. To protect him, Rickey issued a warning. The coach had to curb his arrogance. To help Jackie adapt, Rickey arranged a friendly game. The stands were divided. White fans shouted, "Get out!" Black fans silently prayed for Jackie to excel. Opposing pitchers threw 4 consecutive balls to vent frustration. The crowd jeered constantly, but Jackie stayed calm, hitting each ball skillfully, making the pitchers look foolish. Finally, a misstep allowed the last run for Jackie's team. The crowd erupted in applause. His debut was impressive, yet trouble followed. Late at night, an elderly white man advised them to leave immediately. Jackie didn't understand, but Wendell explained the reason. Surprisingly, Jackie felt relieved. His mental strength was greater than anyone imagined. But greater challenges awaited. In Florida, after reaching base twice, local police tried to remove him from the game, simply because they weren't used to black and white players competing together. Jackie had to leave early, and they lost the game. On the way back, a white man unexpectedly supported him. A few simple words gave Jackie unprecedented encouragement. With outstanding performance, he finally joined the main team. He asked Rickey why he signed a black player. Rickey smiled. Talent should not be buried. Be willing to challenge injustice, prove everyone wrong with skill. Before boarding the train, kids who idolized him came to say goodbye. Jackie casually handed a baseball to one child, an unassuming act that would later inspire a generation. Soon, the first official game began. Everyone else had lockers. Jackie had a single clothes rack, but he had a number, 42, the first black player in the major leagues. The stands were half cheers, half insults. Jackie ignored the negativity, determined to let victories speak. In the first inning, he hit an astonishing home run, but the umpire, biased, called him out. Everyone knew the motive, but now some white fans spoke up in his defense. Inside the team, a protest arose. Some teammates signed a petition demanding Jackie leave. Rickey held an emergency meeting, warning them to focus on the game. The protest was quickly suppressed. Jackie doubted himself, overwhelmed by kindness and expectation. Wendell reminded him, discrimination exists everywhere, yet people persevere. Jackie was never alone. He was opening a path for future generations. On game day, jeers still filled the stands. Opposing coaches coaches taunted relentlessly. Pitchers failed twice, affecting Jackie's mindset. He retreated to the narrow tunnel to calm himself. Ricky advised, "Any retaliation only escalates abuse. You may not belong here, but we need you. Only you can lead us to victory." Jackie's perseverance earned respect. When teammates finally defended him, he felt the joy of fighting alongside them. The next day, threats came to the team captain, but Ricky, seeing Jackie's sacrifices, dismissed the captain's fears. Jackie carried far greater burdens for the whole team. Despite continued insults, Jackie focused on the game. The captain stood beside him, hand on his shoulder, a symbol of unity. Years later, the number 42 became legendary. With only 3 games left, they approached the championship. During defense, an opponent stomped on Jackie's calf. Pain seared through him. Teammates wanted revenge. Jackie stopped them. The only proper way to fight back was through fair play. He rose with great effort, embodying courage to face injustice and crush it with dignity. After the game, in the medical room, Ricky brought inspiring news. More white children were mimicking Jackie's batting stance, a sign history was being made. Jackie asked why Ricky signed a black player. After a pause, Ricky revealed a hidden truth. Decades ago, he discovered a black prodigy, but due to racism, the player collapsed and took his own life. Ricky lacked power to help then. Now he could fight injustice, and Jackie didn't disappoint. Jackie's exceptional performance won respect. The team united, courage soared, and more children saw him as a hero. The Dodgers moved steadily toward the championship. In crucial moments, Jackie challenged opponents head-on, each step deliberate, each swing precise. The number 42 brought miraculous comebacks, and his name and number became etched in history. A true story turned cinematic legend. Jackie finished with 31 double plays and 10 home runs in a legendary season. Ricky was inducted into the Hall of Fame. The former team captain became an outstanding coach. The arrogant coach was permanently dismissed. The boy chasing the train became a world champion. Jackie made 6 All-Star appearances and led teams to multiple championships. After his retirement, the league permanently retired the number 42, and April 15th became Jackie Robinson Day. Fans wear 42 to honor the legendary athlete. Every effort echoes. Every arrival is no accident. We climb mountains not to follow others, but to meet a better self. The path is long, but every step must be wholehearted. Stay true to your beginnings. Fear no future. On the road from cocoon to butterfly, we persevere together.